Hello everyone, this is Gorax. Today I want to show you a fire team, wild team, that is able to do over 100 million damage on the Chaos Shadow Necrosis boss. This team doesn't use Flora. I already saved the fight, but I'll show you the result. And as you can see, we've done 105 million damage with the heroes shown on the screen. And now the variance here is quite big. You can do 97 million or you can do 105, maybe even more. But since I'm running out of the time and I'm busy, I saved this at 105 million. The reason why there's a big variance is because we are playing it totally on auto. And I'll go over the equipment and the rotation in a second. So here is the team and this is the setup. Imagine this is the boss, and trust me, this doesn't really make a difference because the boss is a dummy. He doesn't do damage except for the ultimate. But yeah, this is the team. We'll go over the equipment quickly and that's it here. Felicity, and to make it work, that's why we use Witch's Remain on Felicity, because she will have quite fast cooldowns. She will constantly apply Witch's Remain and everyone else can just pop their skills whenever. I'm using the best artifacts I can. Look at the stats, okay? So I want crit rate on my artifact because I'm using crit damage gloves to make the stats quite higher. So I'll show you the stats of the heroes quickly. So we start with Victor. Victor is an MVP against this boss because his battle skill will keep the boss without the buffs constantly. If the boss somehow has buffs, we can still remove them through this ultimate. And he does solid damage, as you could see, 8 million damage with Victor. He's also using Downpipe Organ with Emperor set to give extra attack to all the range heroes, including Scenario, who is our support, which means healer / damage dealer, because Scenario can do tremendous damage, and as you can see, he did 13 million. Sadly, I don't have good gloves for him, so I used the Energy Harvester, which turns 1 skill haste into 15 attack, so you get an extra 300 attack. We don't need the Moonlight Mantle. I ran it with Moonlight Mantle, I got to like 101 million, but going more offensive actually works well. And we're using Horn here to boost the damage of everyone else when he heals, and he's healing through his battle skill and his ultimate as well. We built him with mostly attack and some good crit damage with around 50% crit rate. As I said, Felicity, she will be the one applying Witch's Remain constantly, mainly through her passive, so she recharges ultimate energy when she crits. That's why we're looking for a good crit, at least 90%, the more the better, and a solid crit damage as well. And again, Emperor set, that's what we want. Main damage will be coming from Tonalnen, as always, one of the best wild epic heroes. We built her with only 80% crit rate because she has this passive that grants her 20% crit rate. And then we're looking for Emperor set with crit damage as well. And Revatrix Roots, if you have them, they work really nice. If not, then obviously Horseshoe and Eyeball of the Giant. And the last is Eric. Eric is doing a lot of damage as well. We build him with Shadow Spawn. I mean, just pick any artifact that has either crit rate or crit damage. You can give him Eyeball of the Giant as well, but that means you'll need to get better stats on your equipment, and you know, it's not that easy. But crit rate, crit damage are really useful stats. I mean, I'm not getting any benefits from this description here, but it still outperforms any other artifact. And crit damage, crit rate, and the fight is really simple, and you can see that against the dummy, because the boss is basically like a dummy. Obviously, they're gonna run further than against the boss, but usually they close together, and we have a good upkeep on attack down thanks to Snarl pretty much constantly, and a similar thing to buff prohibition. The boss is not gaining any buffs, so we always do the maximum damage. He never goes through our shields. We don't even use a shield here because you know, you could use Scenario with the Gatekeeper staff if your team is struggling to stay alive, but most of the time it will, you know, I've tried that and it wasn't necessary. And as you can see, we should have a good upkeep on the Witch's Remain as well against this boss. So yeah, overall very easy team to build. If you have these heroes, they will do a lot of damage together. There are some strategies when you don't need to use Victor. You can use 4 wild heroes, but for me those never actually outdamaged this team, because you know, Victor has this buff prohibition, so the boss never gets the defense up and takes less damage. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. As always, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye!